Welcome to the Marlene Saunders Show, where we have real talk, real conversations, and you're welcome to it. Welcome to the Blah, Blah, Blah podcast. Welcome to the show, everybody. Thank you so much. If it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells. We have some goals here on the Marlene Saunders Show. We're trying to get to 800 subscribers by the end of the month. We'll see if we get there. So happy Thursday, everybody. Happy Thankful Thursday. And on today, I wanted to do a podcast about restarting your life. I think this is an important conversation to have to talk about restarting your life again. And whatever change it is that you have in your life, sometimes that restart comes from a divorce. Sometimes that restart comes from a breakup of a relationship, breakup of friendships, becoming an empty nester, having to learn a new job, moving away. We always have opportunities to change our life. And I think it's a beautiful thing to have that sort of opportunity that I can change, I can develop into being something new, a new and improved, and a new improved version of yourself. I think that that's a remarkable thing in this life to allow yourself to have that sort of restart. And sometimes people will take change in a bad way. They look at change as negative because they don't want to change. They feel comfortable in their situation, or they didn't want their situation to go a certain way, or they didn't want to move, or they didn't want their relationship to end. And yes, when changes happen to us in our life, it's not always something that we want. We don't always want a change to happen for us. We don't want people to leave our life. We don't want certain people to pass away. Nobody wants anything hurtful to happen to them. But when it does, when we go through something in our life and people leave our life, or we're in a relationship that is toxic, we have to allow ourselves to be free of the toxicity. And I can tell you by experience, it's a freedom, like you feel like you're flying without wings. You just feel like you just escaped when you are stuck into a toxic relationship, or a toxic friendship, or you're in a workspace that you're not accepted, or they don't treat you kindly. It's hard for you to feel like you're not breathing, you feel like you're suffocating, you're stuck. So many things. I don't know how many of you, chat family, have ever been through anything like this, when you're stuck in a toxic relationship, or you're stuck in a dead end job, or you're around people who make you feel miserable. It could be your relatives, your children, your spouse, your significant other. You just feel like you're in this stuck place in your life and you want out. Hey, Alvin, good morning. Happy Thursday to you. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Good morning to you. Happy Thursday. Yeah, I don't know how many of you have ever been in that sort of relationship where you feel like you're suffocating, you feel like you can't breathe because they're not good for you. It's not a good relationship, or in the workspace where you feel like you are minimizing your talents and your gifts. You're not able to showcase your talents. It's just not the right job for you, or you're around an environment where people are so negative and toxic and you just want to scream. I recently got out of a situation like that, and I feel so much better. You feel free not only mentally, but emotionally, spiritually, physically. And to anybody who is experiencing a time in their life where it's time for them to have this restart, yeah, you can do it. Hi, Jackie. Good morning. Happy Thankful Thursday to you. Welcome in. I hope all is well with you. Appreciate you being here. Shout out to the chat family. Appreciate each and every one of you. Yeah. So, to anybody who is experiencing a period of time in their life where they have to do a new start, and I know a lot of people had to do a new start post pandemic. I'm just going to be real. A lot of people lost people that they loved in, passing, you know. Some people unfortunately unalived themselves because they couldn't take the pressure of being confined into a space. And there are a lot of people who passed in their homes. There's a lot of traumas that happened in the pandemic that people are closing their eyes to, the conversations that nobody wants to have, but I'm going to have it here and I'm going to have it today. Um, a lot of people didn't make it through the pandemic either because of health reasons, or they just couldn't take everything that they were facing already. It's like when that happened and people were forced to stay together, you're forced to be confined to stay in a home with people that you already were having problems with, whether romantic or your relative or whoever it is. The problems grow. The problems grew. There's more aggravation. And unfortunately, some people didn't make it. Some people unalived themselves. There was a lot of DV situations happening. So it was a lot of pain and a lot of trauma that happened during the pandemic. And even though they say, quote unquote, the pandemic is over, there's still a lot of scarring. There's still a lot of trauma that happened with that, being confined at home, losing job, losing relative, losing relationships, and also getting some PTSD, feeling like you don't actually want to go out anymore. I'm like, you start having those feelings like you just want to be by yourself. You don't want to be around other people. So a lot of things happened um, during the pandemic and now post pandemic. A lot of people have had to restart their life. They've had to make certain changes in their life. And I just wanted to come on and to say to everybody who is trying to have that restart, they're making some changes in their life. Whether you've moved away, you've started a new job, maybe a new relationship, maybe you became an empty nester, your children have moved away, or maybe you just welcomed a baby. So, wherever you are in your life, everybody goes through cycles in their life. Every person. Life continues to change whether we want it to change or not. But I want to encourage all of you, chat family, that whenever you are in this new season of your life where a restart is happening for you, don't allow other people, don't allow, the fear of the change, the fear of learning something new, the fear of a new environment, um, growing into, more independence or whatever it is. Embrace the change, embrace the change, embrace your freedom, embrace your peace of mind. Our life is only going to be as good as we allow it to be, and I want you to allow yourself to have a great life. I want it to be phenomenal for you. And I'm in a season of my life where my life is changing. I'm discovering new things about myself. And things change as you get older. The things that you wanted when you were younger, it changes as you age, it changes as your relationships open and close. So, whatever season you are in your life, I want all of you to be in a season of you being happy with yourself. I think that that's the most important thing about restarting your life again. Allow yourself to enjoy your life. Be at peace with yourself, work on yourself, smile, laugh, forgive yourself, learn something new, have some fun, learn to laugh. I know when I was in that season that I just passed through, it was a lot of darkness. I was in a very dark space, very sad, very miserable, mad, angry, sad, crying all the time, you know, pretty discouraged. And I'm grateful to be out of that season. And I thank God for that, for me to be able to get out of that season of that darkness and that sadness. When we don't have good people in our life that are supportive and kind to us, people who use us and manipulate us, and it's not good for us. So, to all of you, chat family, your mental health is so important. Whatever it is that you have gone through or you're currently going through, make sure you take care of your mental health. Make sure you take care of your physical health. Take care of you and allow yourself to have that restart. Allow yourself to make certain changes in your life that you can be able to enjoy your life. Have that sort of peace. And having peace in your life is one of the most amazing things that when you don't have it, oh man, it can make you feel so miserable. Certain people are just so negative, so mean, so dark, so evil that you have to really pay attention to your mental health. You have to pay attention to how you feel. How are you feeling? And not going by pleasing other people. I stayed in the season of being a people pleaser for a long time, pleasing please your significant other, please the workplace, pleasing everybody, but never pleasing myself. And now I'm in the season of my life where I don't care. I don't care about making other people happy. It's nice if, the things that I'm doing makes you happy, but I no longer am allowing myself to suffer. We have to stop letting ourselves suffer, stop allowing our dreams to suffer. If there's something that you want to do, never allow a relationship or people or ideas of other people to stop you from going after what you want to do. And for me, it was like opening up myself from being a caged bird. I felt like my wings had been clipped for so long because I had listened to other people. I had been so down, distraught, depressed for such a long time. And when people tell you for a long time that you can't do things, or when people don't support you, all of those things is kind of hard for us to believe in ourselves again. But whoever needs to hear this word on today, you give yourself a million second chances. Give yourself a million. You never can have enough second, third, fourth, and fifth chances. Hey, writers, how are you doing, Rachel? Happy Thankful Thursday. I am thankful that you are here. I hope all is well with you. Appreciate you being here. Hi, Tamika. How are you doing? Welcome. Happy Thankful Thursday. Welcome in. I hope all is well with you. Hi, Miss Tanya, DJ Tanya Renee. Welcome in. How are you doing? Happy Thankful Thursday to you. I hope everybody's doing awesome. I just wanted to, you know, have this conversation and to say to every single person who is listening to this now, whether you're live or in the replay, give yourself the opportunity to restart your life again, wherever you are, whoever you have been. It's not about who you were, it's about who you are on today. Give yourself that opportunity that whatever it is that has happened to you, don't punish yourself. Don't beat up yourself for decisions that you made. See, we operate on, where we are in our life. Sometimes we don't believe in ourselves enough, or we listen to other people, or we give up on our dreams. But I'm here to encourage you to Awaken those dreams on the inside of you. Go after those dreams. Don't listen to other people. Believe in yourself. Go for your dreams. Restart. And sometimes one of the best things that we can do is tell ourselves that you have the opportunity to change, you have the opportunity to thrive. Something amazing is going to happen for me, no matter what that is. Buying your home, buying a car, doing some traveling, starting your business, looking for love. Whatever it is that you want in your life, you're never too young and you're never too old. But we're the ones that have to give ourselves a million second chances to restart. We sometimes don't make the best decisions, and it's okay. Forgive yourself, forgive other people, let them go, and release yourself from people who are holding you back from the potential that is within you. Remember, you have potential within yourself. I want to encourage somebody on today and let you know that you have potential within yourself. And no matter how long you've been down, no matter how long you've procrastinated, whatever it is that you have dealt with, regardless of what other people say, I want you to start saying to yourself, today I'm going to allow myself to do something I have never done. Awaken that dream. Give yourself that new start. Forgive yourself. Forgive another person. And then restart and get into living a phenomenal life. I want you all to have that phenomenal life. I want you to have happiness and joy and peace, fulfillment, loving yourself, knowing your worth, and having enough courage to go after your dreams. I can say from experience, when you go through something in your life, when people hurt you, when people disappoint you, when people stab you in the back, or when you lose certain things like losing a job, losing your home, your financial situation, your health, when things change in your life, it's hard for you to adapt with it because you got used to your life being a certain way. But it's okay. Take your time. It's about you enjoying your life, and you have to change your circumstances to fit your mindset. It's not about how other people think your life should be. It's how do you think your life should be? How do you want to be? Do you believe in yourself enough? Do you have enough courage to go after your dreams and allow yourself to restart? I see a lot of people that don't give themselves that permission to restart. And they just throw in the towel, they give up. They don't try to do anything anymore. They don't take care of themselves. They stop taking care of their health. They don't take care of themselves anymore. They give up on their dreams. They throw their hands up because they say it's too hard. But you should never give up on yourself, ever. Don't ever give up on yourself. Never give up on your dreams. Never give up on the things that you want. Thank you so much, Tanya. Never give up on going after the things that you want. If you want something and other people may say that it's weird or strange or crazy or it will never happen, don't listen to the naysayers. Don't listen to the haters. Don't listen to the negative people. Don't listen to the people who are the ones that will say it didn't work for me. Don't listen to those people. Just because something doesn't work out for another person doesn't mean that it won't work out for you. Don't let other people's projections become yours. Just because they may not have enough fire, they may not have enough courage, their dreams may not be as big as yours. Don't let other people tell you or make you doubt yourself. Never allow somebody to have that sort of power over you, to make you feel that you can't do something remarkable, something phenomenal. You can restart. You can change anytime you want to, whether it's because of a relationship or not. Maybe just for you. Maybe you've been wanting to do something simple like changing your hairstyle, moving to a different city or state or country. You looking for a relationship. Whatever it is, starting your business, being successful on your YouTube channel, whatever it is that you want to do, you can do it. Even if it's something as simple as working on yourself, maybe you've been wanting to get some therapy, talk to somebody, and so that you can stop thinking about that which you've been hiding, those skeletons in your closet. You can. We don't have to be angry and miserable. I learned that when I was going through therapy. I grew up in the environment around angry people. They've been angry their whole life and they will never stop being angry because they have chosen to be angry. But I didn't want that. I wanted to be at a space in my life where I was at peace, I was happy, I had joy, I had great friends, I enjoyed my life, I loved myself. But that's something that I had to want to choose. But I had to give myself that permission to restart my life, that I don't have to be like I was. I don't have to be a product of my environment. I don't have to be like other people. For me, my thing is, I didn't want to be broke and miserable my whole life and always complaining about being broke. So, how could I change that? I had to change my thoughts towards it. I had to get myself some education. I had to start a business. I had to do some moving and shaking. See, the restart is not just talking and saying we want to change, it's putting in the action. What are we willing to do to be able to have that? Yes, it's a great thing to say, I want to change my life, I want to do something amazing, but what are you doing in order to get it? And one of my favorite sayings from Les Brown is, you have to be hungry. And I can't help it that I'm hungry. I'm hungry for having certain things. I'm hungry for change. I'm hungry for my life. I'm hungry to do my best. See, and everybody's appetite for change and wanting things is not going to be the same. And other people will be upset when they see you're thriving, when they see that you're at peace, when they see that you have joy in your life because they don't have it. But don't let anybody stop you from possessing joy. Don't let anybody keep you stuck, make you feel miserable, feel that you can't do something remarkable, because you can. You can do something remarkable, and you have to first give yourself that permission to restart. I had to give myself the permission to restart so that I could have the phenomenal life that I know that I deserve. But I know that it's up to me. It was up to me for me to make the decision that I didn't want to be miserable. I didn't want to be broke. I didn't want to be lazy. I wanted to have certain things and I didn't want to feel guilty about it. Don't feel guilty about wanting to have great things. Don't feel guilty about being different, standing out. Sometimes you have to be the trailblazer. You may have to be the first person amongst your relative to show them how to communicate. There always has to be somebody that has to be the one to say, change will start with me. And I hope that there's many of you out there. There's somebody in this live stream and there's somebody in the replay. There has to be somebody who has enough courage to say, I'm going to step up my game. I'm going to be courageous enough. I'm going to believe in myself and I'm going to go after my dream and I'm going to restart and I'm going to live a phenomenal life. And that's the one that I want to reach with this message on today. Give yourself that permission to restart your life and to live on your terms. See, I know before I was living on other people's terms, I was listening to what my relatives, my parents, friends, people in my community that would say, you have to do this and that, the cookie cutter, you have to go to a 9 to 5, you have to do this, but that's not what I wanted. I'm here to say it to anybody who needs to hear it. If you want something different, you have to change what you've always done. If what you're doing is not working, you're not happy in that, have enough courage to say, I'm going to start something different. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to look for something different. I'm going to take care of me better. I'm going to love on myself more than I ever have. I'm going to take care of my peace of mind. I'm going to focus on my mental health. I'm going to do more self-care. I'm going to take care of me. Go after your dreams, everybody, and make it happen. Make it happen, everybody. Make it happen. It does. Yeah, Tanya, it is real talk. It takes a lot of courage, and I'm not going to even lie. I'm not going to cap. It's scary. It's scary to restart. It's scary to do certain things by yourself. There's certain times where I want to do certain things with friends, but people that we call friends, sometimes that's not even your friend. It's just people who want to be around in your highlight reel. They only want to be there when things are pleasant and joyful, but they're not there supporting you when you have your hard times and your dark times. They just say, "Oh yeah, just call me if you need me." And they're never there when you call. They're always busy or they have other things going on. So I had to learn to be in my own lane and to start focusing on me, my mental health, making myself happy, and learning to enjoy my own company, being my own friend, giving myself that permission to restart and to change. And you can do it too. Whoever needs to restart, in your business, in your life, even your thinking, to even have the thoughts that I can improve, I can do better, I want great things. And whatever talent it is that you possess, whatever talent you possess, don't let anybody tell you that your talent isn't good enough or whatever you want to do won't work. Don't listen to negative people, because the people who always have so much to say about you, they're doing nothing with their life. They're lazy. They're just sitting down and they have a lot to say, but it's your life. Remember, you're in control of how you want your life to be. And if you need to restart, if you need a change, if you don't like what you're currently doing, have enough courage to change it. Thank you so much for tuning into today's podcast. Restart your life again, everybody, and have enough courage to change it. This has been a real talk and real conversation with the Marlene Saunders Show. I go live Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you're welcome to it. If you have not subscribed, if you haven't liked, and if you haven't left a comment in the comment section below, please go ahead and do so. I thank you all so much for tuning into today's podcast. I appreciate all of you, chat family, and give yourself the permission to restart, because you are deserving. You are somebody, you are worthy, but we're the ones that have to believe it. Believe in yourself and love yourself every single day. Thank you so much for tuning into the Marlene Saunders Show, where we have real talk, real conversations, and you're welcome to it. I will see all of you on tomorrow's podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Bye bye.